Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing a UK street lighting collection tour, and I'm going to be showing you all the street lights I own, sort of collecting for the past year and a half-ish. Street lighting, I mean, it's relatively still a new thing obviously that I've got into. I haven't made much videos about it, but I know there is an audience out there that are into street lighting, so I will be putting videos on my channels occasionally of this topic. A lot of it is pretty much SOX, bit of LED as well. So yeah, I've sort of got them all organized for my low pressure sodium at the top here, my high pressure sodium metal halide and LED just down at the bottom, and also a couple of road signs and some control gear as well that I've also made for some of the remote geared lanterns such as the GEC, and the gears won't support the MA60 though. But that'll be, I'll talk about that later on. Started with the Philips MAs and the SOX, and we'll work our way down to here. Firstly, before we go to the road lanterns, I'd just like to show you some control gear that I have made for either for some of the lanterns and some of the bulbs, just to either for testing or just, you know, for use elsewhere. Here they are. So I've got two 35 or 55 watt control gears here. So these two either end here, if you just want to have a look as well, and same on this side as well. It's just a wooden board with all the control gear mounted on them. But yeah, and here this is 135 watt SOX control gear. So this is mainly used for my GEC. But yeah, I thought I'll just go through that stuff first. And I've got all the SOX lanterns, so let's just go through all the SOX lanterns first. Basically, over here are all the Philips MAs. This on the left here is an MA60 remote geared. This is an MA50 gear in head, basically. And then this is the MA90 with the gear in head as well. Ignore my clumsiness of not securing the lantern upright, and it fell over. Unfortunately did that. The bulb still works though, but I wouldn't run it for long periods of time. I will go and open these as well. So this one here, you can see how, because this one's brand new, you can see how much whiter the GRP is as well, and all the fiberglass. You can see the difference in shoes as well. They're a lot more obviously weathered. And this one was, I think, manufactured in 1997 as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure when this one was. This one doesn't really have the stamp on it, and plus this one as well. If I flip this around, what I'll do is I'll flip all these around. Okay, so this is what they look like just all flipped. You can see as well the difference in GRP as well. I've sort of gone and elbow greased as much of it as I can. You can see there's a lot of you know, stains where all the UV and all the sunlight for the past 20 years of these have been in service, I imagine. You can see this one has had a mini cell fitted, which was completely wrecked, so I had to just take that out. This one's just got a regular NEMA, and there is that marking, which was when the NEMA cell was either manufactured or installed. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. You can see as well the larger lanterns. These lanterns as well are 4'8" in length, and yeah, they do have these little nibbles to hold the bulb in place as well. But yeah, you can see how much cleaner that looks. So I've also bought a couple of photo cells. These are just regular cheap ones, to be honest. This one I've obviously featured as well in another video, link to that in a card on the top right hand corner. Now here's what the lanterns look like with their bowls open. Unfortunately there are a couple cracks in the bowls where they've probably just been thrown by the workforce when they're replacing these to LED, or just simply removing them is what they mostly do. They take up the columns as well with them. Yeah, you can see that this is just a plastic lamp holder with the terminals to control gear, which I looked at just over there. But yeah, and then this one here's got the full control gear as well with the photocell connection, whereas this has just got a straightforward connection to the lamp basically, which of course you need a control gear. I believe I'll put how long the 180s they are, but yeah, you can see there is quite a big jump between the 135s and the 180s. Anyways, moving on to the this lantern right here is a GEC Z9554M. Here's what it looks like. As you can see, same size as the MA pretty much, as the body of the MA 90, and yeah, this one houses one 135 watt bulb, Royce Thompson cell on it as well. So yeah, this is one of the only lanterns that's got mini cell as well as the remote geared MA60. Yeah, it's quite a nice compact little lantern. A lot. This one's obviously remote geared, so let's just open this up as well. I'll try to give the GRP as well a bit of a clean, and there's obviously still some stainage. That's what it looks like on the inside. But yeah, there's the label for it, and this is one of the bulbs that came in the post damage nibble on the end of the internal tube. Sticks through there. It's basically broken through, and basically the seal inside is gone. Okay, moving on to the smaller side road lanterns. This is an MI36. I've put a photocell painted black on there because I was bored and I thought have one of the photocells slightly different. So it's more of a blanking cell in terms of operational. And then we've got a Thorn Beta 5. This is not the same Thorn Beta 5. I've actually got two. One is actually installed outside, sort of homemade sort of lamppost type thing. Yeah, currently it's not got the bulb in it. But yeah, it's a nice small little lantern, really. Good first lantern to have if you're starting collecting, really. Same thing with the MI36s, which is the 55 watt SOX, and the MI26, which is the 35 watt SOX in case. Now for the high pressure sodium and metal halide. Firstly, we've got this lantern here. It's quite large. It's an Urbis Sapphire 3, and it's a 250 watt SON lantern. So let's just take a closer look at that. So yeah, these are, there's still quite a few of these. For example, the M25, and it's approximately 70 centimeters long, and it weighs probably well over 10 kilos, I would imagine. So it supports the post top and the sidearm mounts. Let's just get this open up.
A few moments later.
Okay, so here's what it looks like on the inside. So this is a traditional gear. So you can see the ballast there is quite badly rusty, obviously. There's also label there. So yeah, I haven't really done too much inside of it, to be honest, as well, which I'll take out to show you. So yeah, there's the 250 watt high pressure sodium bulb in here, and oh dear, there we go, SON T bulb. So yeah, there's the igniter just here, and we've got capacitor just here. Okay, next up we'll have a look inside the Iridium 2 as well. So, alright, this is what it looks like just open up. So you can see it's got a Cosmo bulb inside, so it's significantly smaller than the high pressure sodium. This stuff here is just the telecell. I just removed off and bypassed. So yeah, just got a Wago connector there, so I bypassed the telecell because there's the gear as well, Philips. This one here is actually 140 watt Cosmo. Yeah, and it's an SGP 352. It's a CPO TW 140 watt. This was around 2014, and this lantern actually came locally as well. We're going to have a look at the Philips Luma one lantern right here. See these basically everywhere now. It's got a NEMA cell on top. You can also change these mounting to have the post top mounting or sidearm mounting. Unfortunately the clip is missing though. Typical lantern you do see a lot as well, and it does open. A lot of these hinge pins and spigots have actually failed, especially with the Luma 3s. The really big motorway lanterns. Yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside, the way it opens as well. You've got your LED gear as well in there. This lantern's pretty good condition on the inside. The outside is a bit worse for itself, but yeah, it does work. It's, you know, brilliant. And finally, we're going to have a look at the ASD Highway Diamond, which is a nice compact LED lantern right here with Zodium photocell on it. Obviously the photocells can be interchanged. Not sure what this E label is for. The screws here which you can change the mounting. I've already popped off the top. And in here, this lantern of course is brand new. It's still got the cable as well with a lantern that gets fed down to the down the lamppost basically. I'm not sure how many meters this is. I imagine this will be mounted 4, 5, 6 meters, I imagine, if it was in an installation. LED gear for it, made in England, which is good. A cell as well at the top here. There's also a label as well here, LED 3000K. You can see as well, this lantern was made, I think it was December 2020, I think it was, when they had to bring UKCA, the UKCA sort of sticker or label you get, or marking you get on these things. So it does show that this lantern is quite young. But yeah, there's that. It's a nice small lantern in the garden if I wanted to. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed just having a look at these as well. Stay tuned for more videos as well of testing these and sort of powering them up, seeing all the colours they produce, especially some of the high pressure sodium Cosmo and all the low pressure sodium lamps. Yeah, anyways, goodbye guys. Thank you all for watching.